All right, we're going to look at the classification of matter activity. These are designed to help you with the first few questions. All matter is constructed of atoms. They are the basic building blocks for everything around you. By combining atoms in different ways, you get different matter with different properties. This activity will help you understand the three types of matter: elements, compounds, and mixtures. In the set of trays you received, each object, a bead, a button, etc., represents a type of atom. Objects grouped together with wire create a molecule. So for question 1, it's asking you, what do the letters R, B, YB, and G in the codes represent? So what do they stand for? So when you look at the different items within the dishes, what do you think the G stands for? So look at all of them, see the capital G, and try and describe what that is representing inside the dish. What does the capital B stand for? So find the items where there is a capital B in the code, and then what do all of those items have in common? The YB, if you look at the same thing, the codes, everything that has that code, and what in those containers do they all have in common, as well as the capital R. So looking at all of the things with a capital R, what do all of those have in common? So what are the objects in the containers that those codes represent? 1B is asking you, what do the small numbers or subscripts in the codes represent? So I have the two dishes pulled out that have the subscripts. Notice the one is YB2. So you already know what the code YB stands for. What does the number 2 tell you? And then in the dish on the right, we have the big B, big R, and then a subscript 4. What is the 4 telling you about those items within the tray? And then question number 2. I have pulled the 3 trays that have the wires using them or being used in them. So it's asking you, what do the wires used to connect the objects represent? Keep in mind the reading said we are talking about atoms and molecules. So what are the wires representing?